Hi, everyone, and thanks for... You're not supposed to clap. Thanks for joining CBC Brainstorm. With us today, we have the two Canadian ladies from Spoiler They Die, which is another show on the Creative Brain Candy Co-op. Over here is...
So the over here doesn't work?
Yeah, so I guess my video got frozen. But anyways... Over to the side and above Rob is Kat, and over below me and to the side of Rob is Logan. Hi, ladies. How are you?
Good. Hi.
And as soon as my camera catches up, you'll be able to see what I'm doing. So
I thought it was my internet being screwy.
No, it's my camera. It has not been wanting to play well today, so I apologize for that.
Does that mean we can turn ours off?
No, that's
I like what it froze on, though.
Me too.
Yeah. Somebody grab a screenshot quick because...
Yeah, and then Photoshop a dick going into your mouth.
Done.
I hate you. God, why do I... Oh, anyways. So you guys have a true crime serial killer podcast. What motivated you to get into that kind of podcasting?
Good question.
Well, that would be Kat's question.
I listen to a lot of true crime podcasts, and it's really entertaining, and I like to talk, so I thought, why not combine the two?
She does like to talk.
I do. And then I suckered Logan into it.
Yeah, how'd you sucker her into it?
I asked her.
That's easy.
Well, I also listen to a lot of true crime podcasts.
And she also likes to talk, even if she doesn't like to admit it.
No, I just really like serial killers.
It's not disturbing.
From a research perspective, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I've never met one that I know of.
That you know. Well, if you met one, wouldn't that make you a victim at that point? Or
not necessarily.
Yeah, I guess you got to be their type.
Exactly. I can know people.
There's a few people that I know that could potentially turn out to be serial killers. Like, it wouldn't surprise me, but
you.
Wow. See, this is awkward because, like, I got no facial expressions from Jason.
I know, he so just keeps talking is the way he is.
Off of me? Is that how
Well, that no, I mean, for all I know, you, like, got up and walked off, right? And now it's just me having to carry on the entire conversation. Speaking of which...
horror.
Yeah, right. So speaking of which, Logan, you need to lower your camera down just a little bit.
Oh, yes, right.
Yep.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Fuck's sake.
There we go. Awesome.
I wonder if I can move it back a bit. No, it's not going to work. Sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. It took my laptop sits further back away than when it normally does, just so that I could get my shirt in every single time.
Just specifically for that reason.
No, that's actually the only reason. Otherwise it's probably that. If I moved up, I got it pushed back, and then I'm leaning back away from the desk or table.
And then you fall.
No, it's okay. I've got a good chair now. I've almost fallen once.
In this one?
No, not this one. The other one.
Oh.
Not when we were recording. Recording a podcast. Yeah. It didn't happen though. Damn. Oh wait! Oh, we lost Jason.
Oh no!
So what other things do you gals listen to, other than true crime? I mean, did you listen to other things prior to getting onto CBC?
Other than true crime?
Yeah.
No.
Is there, or is that all? That's all there is to Kat is true crime.
Pretty much.
Murder is my life.
Murder and video games, apparently.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that too.
So Kat is a host on BGA for now.
What does that mean?
We are looking for new hosts, correct?
Yeah.
Or am I not?
Am I getting
remembering that correct?
I
don't know.
Oh yeah, we were going to tell you, but no.
Oh.
Yeah. By the way, By the way, you are trying to find your replacement.
Good
You
to
didn't know that? Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
That's funny.
No. We're trying to find a replacement for Caden.
Yes.
Oh, man, you just totally messed everything up, Jason. Oh, there it goes.
Whoop. I was on the top.
And now you're not. Yeah,
And yeah,
so,
you're still not here.
This is really pissing me off, this camera. So I
You
apologize
should get a
for the
different
technical. Well, I'm working on a second camera right now, so it wouldn't be brainstorming
for the
without some
course,
kind of technical fucking difficulty, would it?
Yeah, we recorded for 20 minutes last time
without anybody seeing.
All right. I don't want to hear about it.
This time it's just no Jason.
Hey, you know what? You could take over the technical aspects of this.
Screw that. I'm IT.
I know.
And HR.
And HR.
I was gonna say, isn't
both.
IT exactly what?
No. Not that IT.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Not that IT. I'm a very specific subset of IT.
Yeah, the one that doesn't do anything.
Specifically, it's just a title.
Specifically.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, they had to give me something, and there wasn't
But
any.
did they?
They did, because there's no bathrooms to clean, so they couldn't give me janitor. They're like, well, we don't want him recruiting people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Based on the way he makes his bed every time.
What are you talking about?
That's worse. Way worse.
But it's not on camera.
No, exactly. That's why my desk is beside the bed.
Oh, are you trying to say that, like, no, that's normal. That I didn't make my bed at all.
What?
We know.
No.
He never does.
I know.
That's
why he didn't get the janitor job.
In fact, it's got a nice rug on it now.
A rug?
Yeah.
Why do you have a rug on
Oh,
your
it's an
bed?
animal. Oh, it's a dog.
Oh, it's okay.
I brought Kira's up here with me today.
I was super confused. I'm like, why is there a rug on your bed?
Yeah. So when she gets old and we have to put her down, I'm going to make her into a floor rug.
You can make her to a table.
No, that would be creepy. At least on a floor
that'd be
rug.
creepy.
If a rug is any better.
Yeah.
At least this way she's intact. Jesus.
No. Just layer, spread eagle. No big deal. So, do you listen to anything else? Do you listen to anything else, Logan?
No, I actually didn't like podcasts for the longest time up until a friend of mine was like, oh, listen to this one podcast. I'm like, okay, well, and I just really liked the story. And then so from there I was like, well, I can do this at work, so I can just sit with one of my Bluetooth headphones in and color in my swear word coloring book while I'm at work.
Did you say Squidward?
Swear word.
Swear word.
Swear word coloring book.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Squidward.
No, I'm not that
She's
cool.
got a SpongeBob coloring book.
She has
No shit.
kids. I just
true.
figured she grabbed one of her kids' coloring book.
No. I buy my own.
She has
Specifically
problems staying
for
in the
me.
lines. Yeah.
They're a lot
Probably-
better when they have profanities.
Right? Yeah.
So what do? You like just make them colorful, or?
Yep. Pretty much.
I mean, it's just literally just says like shit across it, and you
She's-
just color in shit.
Coloring.
Well, there's
colorful
stuff behind it,
metaphors.
like sometimes flowers,
Oh,
sometimes
okay.
designs, that kind of
Nature.
thing.
Gotcha. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, that's all I do at work. So I'm like, well, it makes the time go by faster. So, and then just from there, I was like, well, I'm kind of stuck here now.
Do you use crayons, matte pencils, or pens?
Pencil crayons.
matte
Who
pencil.
use crayons?
It's a coloring book. I
Crayola
don't
crayons.
know.
There's a lot of people that
Crayola
that work
crayons.
in
Yeah.
crayon.
Yeah, but crayons, you can't, no, they don't work as well as you'd want them to. So
I've
no, I
seen
use
some
pencil crayons.
Really,
So I can
Pencil
mix
crayon-
colors together and shit.
Pencil
you
crayons.
can mix colors with crayons.
Not very
Mm.
nicely.
Are you an actual artist, or are
Fuck
you?
no, I can't even
Okay.
draw a stick person.
Okay. Excellent. Excellent.
So
Yeah.
Rob asked, "What other shows that you listen to? Are there shows that you do listen to? Other shows that you do listen to? Do you?"
Other than true crime?
Yeah, either one of you.
No.
Well,
No.
that was the wrong answer. You're supposed to say, yeah, I listened to BGA.
Well, I listened to...
Oh, I didn't think
Status?
that counted.
Other than
And-
CBC.
Yeah, no. Outside of the CBC world, no.
Now, be honest. Do you listen to all of the CBC stuff? Because I'll go ahead and say I don't.
Not every single episode, no.
Okay. I
I've
tend
listened
to.
to every podcast at least once.
Okay.
So
So I don't listen
Yeah.
to Simply Stogies. So sorry, James.
oh, you
'Cause I'm
confused
not a-
us.
not here.
Nice. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Well, I
hear about
don't.
that
I don't.
later.
Yeah, right.
So
I don't
SP
smoke. So
thinks that Rob just asked Logan if she would give him a tattoo. I think that's an excellent idea. I think
No,
Rob should get a
Yes.
tattoo from Logan.
how do you go from coloring book swear words to tattoo?
Well,
SP?
I don't know. He made that leap
Fuck
though,
yeah,
and
I'll
I
do
think
it.
it's a great idea.
Wait,
So,
So do I.
doesn't he? He has a shirt too, doesn't he?
I don't know.
No, that's Star-Lord.
I know Star-Lord has one. I thought SP got one too, just to piss Crowley off.
I don't.
That wouldn't surprise me.
I don't
at all.
know.
Yeah.
You'll have to ask him sometime.
We just need to have a Rob is Saddest shirt brainstorm.
Oh, he says
Everybody-
he does not have a shirt.
Oh,
So
you need to get
he
on
is-
that.
He is not a true believer.
Well, you
Does
got
not
nothing
live
but
in a
time.
fantasy land where Rob is saddest.
I can trace things, Rob, so it's okay.
You can trace things. Great.
Yeah, so I do a great tattoo.
But you can't do stick figures. You said.
I can't freehand.
Okay.
I can
But
trace.
you can
Stencil.
trace it. Okay. Okay.
It's where
I'll
you
just
get
take it
into
off
the
Google.
two.
It's fine.
So
That'll be a
you
little bit
pick
more
the stick
complicated.
figure tattoo, and Logan will tattoo it.
Perfect. Now you just got to get out of Canada.
Or you have to get into
Yeah.
Canada.
No, screw
send
that.
we'll send you to
Screw
Canada,
that.
and you
No.
can get a tattoo from Cat. or Logan.
No.
Why? CBC is offering to send you on an all expenses paid trip to
Whoa.
Canada.
Oh, that is what I heard.
Well,
Right?
That's what I heard.
That's true. And since you're one of the founders of CBC, it's coming out of your pocket. So
Shit.
No,
You
no.
just put me in one of those live animal crates.
I like that. That's a good
like
idea.
what, $5? Give me some water and a couple granola bars. Maybe a
Got
coat
some
because it's
Madagascar shit.
maybe a coat because it's a little cold and
whoa,
Canada.
granola bars.
It's not
Let's,
cold right now.
We're on a
It's
budget
summer.
here. Let's go with some
Really?
packets of ramen.
packets of rum. Okay,
How is he going to
So-
cook them? Oh, just eat them dry.
Yeah.
dude, you eat them dry and
Gross.
you shotgun the powder.
No. You crunch them
Or
up
you-
in the bag, and then you pour the powder in
Right,
the
right.
bag, and you shake them.
Right,
Yeah.
mix it up. Yeah. Which,
Jeez.
from what I understand, you're going to have to become a professional at that again because you're going back to school.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. So,
Not going to talk about going back to school.
yeah.
Okay.
We need to schedule the next Jackbox party. Are you going to join us this time, Logan, or
She never does. She's no fun.
why?
Jackbox. It's like an online
Party.
thing that Cat does with parties and stuff, and I'm using my hands like crazy. Cat, Logan, Cat, Wolverine.
No,
I had to
other
say
side.
that.
I thought
I'm
about
sorry.
changing my name to that, my username. I was like,
You
like
would
that.
make Crowley so happy,
I know I would. With all the sadness that he's had recently, I'm like,
dude. Don't
Should I?
fall into it. Don't fall.
Don't fall
the-
into it.
No, the
Yeah, don't
the
fall for it.
Sheer amount of effort he goes through to not have to record Star Trek is amazing.
Yeah.
oh
And he's
God.
a huge Star Trek fan, which I don't understand, but he tries to get out of it
Oh.
every week.
What
We have
was
to-
it? Episode 5. Episode 5.
Episode 4. He
his-
didn't want to do episode 4.
That's right. It was his power got pulled out and his house caught on fire. Yeah. And then he uses the same excuse, except it was worse this time.
Yeah. So it didn't work the last time, so he just upped it
Yeah.
by a level of magnitude.
Yeah.
At least
Yeah.
he's moving up with the excuses, though.
And somehow he got like Heard involved in it and everything. Like, I mean, he was
Almost
posting
everybody in
pictures
the
too.
city.
Heard and
Right.
Shiner, and yeah.
Yeah. That's ridiculous.
I think it's a conspiracy.
No, the
Corn
Munchkins are trying to kill him.
Conspiracy. I love that.
Corn spirit. So, what's on your arm, Logan?
This
I know
one?
you have a I know you have a tattoo. What is it?
It's an octopus.
It's an octopus.
It is an octopus and a old style pocket watch. I don't know if I
Okay.
can I turn my arm that way, right?
I don't know.
Kind of. Yeah.
So do you have to wear long sleeve shirts to work?
No.
No. Okay.
No. God, no. They could try and make me.
We don't discriminate in Canada. It's the law.
No, we don't.
That's not discrimination. That's just conforming to a dress code.
They're not really allowed to do that so much with tattoos. It's just if it's certain types. So, like, if I had a naked lady on my arm, they could ask me to cover it up.
Like the one on my leg.
Yeah.
Or if
you have a naked lady on your leg?
I have, almost naked.
Sure. Naked lady?
Let's
She's
see
a lady.
it.
No.
She's a lady.
Wait, no. Why?
I'm not taking my pants off. Sorry.
Well, now I'm intrigued. Where is this?
No,
What's on my
It's
calf?
on her calf. It's on her calf.
Oh, okay.
I will
and you're not
testify
wearing
for this.
and you're not wearing shorts? I thought it was summer up there.
It is.
I'm wearing
it's
half
summer
of
in Canada. You don't wear shorts
Wait,
ever in
what
Canada.
what are half leggy? What?
like
They're
capris.
Capris. Okay.
But
I
no,
thought-
yeah.
I thought half leggings was a Canada thing.
So SP wants to know, you can be shirtless in Canada, but you can't have a naked lady tattoo in public?
Oh, that's true.
At work.
Yeah, at work.
At work.
Wait, that reminds me, Jason. We're supposed to do this topless.
Yeah, I was promised topless.
When was that promised?
Where was I? Because I don't remember
was-
agreeing
yeah.
to that.
It was when Kat mentioned that if guys are topless, girls can be topless too in public in Canada.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I said,
how
"Oh,
did that
good
happen?
news, Jason." We said we were going to go topless. Look, we were trying to up our numbers. Okay.
Anything for ratings.
I don't think me going topless is going to improve our numbers.
Well,
You never
His
know.
camera would pause
make your
again.
yeah. I was going to say just make sure it freezes right about here.
Right,
Okay.
perfectly.
Just get about right like this, and then it pauses.
You're going to have to get a Sharpie so you can write it on your chest.
Oh, that's
Oh.
right. Oh, you could get that as your tattoo.
I could put "I am Satis" or
Yes, on your
And
chest.
then
underneath
Logan
Have
can't
Cat
fuck up
and
'cause it's
Logan
just letters.
tattoo "I am Satis" on your chest.
Okay, underneath that, I'm going to have "no regrets" put in.
No regrets. I love it.
No regrets. You do, you Scotty P.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so what's happening up in Canada right now?
Back to
Training.
school?
It's raining school?
No, I
No,
said
it's
back.
raining, but back to school.
Oh,
It's
back
also
to school.
happening. What?
Man,
No,
Next week, the week after.
it doesn't feel like back to school season. This whole 6 months has been...
I'm totally screwed up with my months and days and everything.
so are you guys as bad up there as we are down here as far
Not
as
even close.
like
Cases.
closing crap down and I don't care about cases. Cases are cases, whatever.
We're reopening ish. So we're on stage 2, and I think there's 3 or 4 stages. Honestly, I don't really know what the difference between the stages are because everything's pretty much open. But in
Number
where
of
we're
people,
from,
maybe.
yeah, but even still, like you can go into Walmart and it's packed. But there's now mandatory masks in major cities, but in in Edmonton, Calgary, that kind of thing. But in the surrounding areas, they're like, no, you don't need mandatory masks unless it gets over a certain number. But like Walmart, 7-Eleven, places like that are making it so you do have to wear a mask, even if you're in one of the communities where it's not mandatory.
Unless you live in the same little town that I live in, right outside Edmonton.
Yeah.
And the gas
Yeah.
station workers don't wear masks, apparently.
So
See, the
you
gas
guys have...
station workers wear masks where I live, but
I've been to
they're not enforcing customers to, even though I do.
So you guys have Walmart and 7-Eleven up there?
Yes.
Do they have like an extra E or a U, or is it Walmart
No.
with an E at the end?
No Walmart.
Walmart.
No, it's MAURT.
Oh, there you go. Walmart. Yeah. Okay.
Mart.
Perfect.
Mart.
Perfect.
That's
Nice.
good.
And then they have an EH at the end.
Walmart A.
Walmart A.
Walmart A. So how do you gals, God, forget it. I'm just going to say gals.
Just say guys.
How do you figure out who to research or who to do your next podcast on or your next episode on? I mean, is there like great big list of, we have the great big list of sci-fi movies or whatever sci-fi titles. Do you guys have the great big list of murderers or creepy people?
Actually, Kat does have a serial killer dictionary, but I don't think we've... Yes, encyclopedia. But have you looked in that for anybody or no?
No, I use the internet. But we each have our own lists, and we don't tell each other who's on the list. So that way, when it comes to the day that we record, it's kind of a surprise. We don't know who. Sometimes we know stuff.
Because you guys flip flop. Who's in charge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I have my own list, and Kat has hers.
Okay.
So
sometimes Logan's the top, sometimes I'm the top. Switches.
So so that's a good question. How do you guys prep the show? One of you guys does all the research and then basically forms a story around that research, right?
Yep. And then
and the other one just gets the week off.
No, because
or do you do?
I guess in Kat's situation, maybe, but no, I will. At work, I print off the sources that I'm using, and I'll write it out and just do it that way. So then I can reorganize things because I have a freaking problem. But I will pick people in advance. So if, I saw that.
Who?
Cat.
What?
That face.
And just
but face. I'll do 2 subjects in advance and just go from there. So whenever I have time, mostly because I don't do shit at work, and if I get bored with my coloring book, I'll start the research and then go from there.
And then for me, I'll sit and I'll do it in like 1 8-hour session or 2 4-hour sessions.
Like ahead of time? Like, I mean, like last minute or?
Days. No, like a day or 2 before.
Gotcha. So do you, how do you find them? Do you just look up murderers or something like that, or is there something? As far as how do you decide who you're going to do your episode on? Is there something
there's this wonderful website called Murderpedia,
right?
Which is not always accurate.
Not always accurate, but it does pique your interest.
It gets you started.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Logan gets recommendations from people at work, I think.
I had 1 or 2 from people at work. My father-in-law actually recommended someone. He recommended Victor Hoffman, who we covered before, who was from Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan, yeah. And Jimmy from Ketobophobia suggested Richard
Beegenwald.
Right. But it's you don't have like certain criteria. Like, they got to have a certain murder count or something like
Kill
that.
Count?
Or is it?
No, they do.
They have to murder as many people, or we won't do them.
To be classified as a serial killer, they have to have
killed someone or viciously attacked them. The episode that Kat and I are going to be recording next week for mine, I've switched it up a bit, and it's not a serial killer.
Sneak peek.
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah. Did anyone die?
Technically, no, but...
Okay, we can't do it then.
It's literally called...
Yeah, I sure as
it's not.
Can.
Spoiler, they didn't
You'll
quite
see
die.
Why. Yeah, I'm mixing it up a bit. Like, she should have died. My God. But miracles happen every day.
Maybe we should title that one "Spoiler."
So,
she survived.
So the spoiler, they die. Is that the victims dying, or the fact that the serial killer got caught and was executed?
I guess it could go either way.
Yeah, I don't think we picked the name based on the criteria.
But have all of them been executed, though?
Or
no,
not necessarily.
Executed,
some of them are still alive.
Yeah, but in jail, caught.
Or some have died of natural causes.
Okay.
Or got murdered themselves, like Dean
got murdered. Nice.
Yeah.
That's just
but the one that I'm editing right now that will release on Monday.
Thursday.
Only has a body count of 1.
Wait, so. STD releases on Thursdays.
No, it doesn't. Monday.
Right, Thursday.
Monday.
Okay, James.
That's what he said. That was specifically for Crowley.
I know. That's why I said, okay, James. Because
Yeah,
I was waiting
he
for
needed-
someone to put it in there.
Yeah. This is going quite nice and a lot more mild than it could have.
I know.
I know, I'm disappointed.
You're disappointed. Okay. Well, you heard it, folks. We're gonna have them back again.
We're going to
it's
have
just gonna
to.
be. But it's just gonna be Crowley. It's just gonna be James.
You two and James.
Yeah, we'll sit here with our screens frozen.
Popcorn?
Well, popcorn,
yeah.
screens frozen.
We'll just sit here just eating popcorn.
Oh,
oh,
really?
girl! No, you didn't.
For any episode for him to miss, it would be ours.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, he does anything to get out of things. He will
and
wreck
it would have
a
looked
town to get out of something.
Yeah, and it would have looked
Wreck a
really
town.
suspicious if he showed up for this, but then all of a sudden his internet quit working tomorrow because we record tomorrow. So,
But he didn't miss like Katobophobia or Eyes Forward March. He specifically missed ours.
Yep.
he did.
Yep.
He did.
Well, it just so happened to
I didn't do
align that
anything.
this, was
You
on the
lived.
same week as Insurrection and
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So it was like because it would have been really suspicious if it was like 2 or 3 weeks in a row. With it all being in one weekend, it's a little bit more plausible.
It happens to work out.
Plausible, yeah. He's probably out there, and if is he watching? Can we tell if Crowley's watching?
No.
No, we don't have
Probably at
a.
the beach.
It's not like Twitch where it tells you who the viewers are.
Yeah, we're not
No.
tracking people. I know SP
You
is
can't
watching
look at that on
because he's
YouTube?
commenting.
I thought you
but
could.
I don't know.
We should
Well, I was
ask
gonna
I'm
say-
not fucking with it. It's streaming. My camera's
Your
working.
phone-
I'm not
your
touching
camera's working.
shit.
Don't touch it. No, like I was gonna say, if anything, he just needed to take some pictures of him like planting his corn because that's what he's doing, isn't he? Like replanting all his corn in his backyard.
Well, yeah, he blew it all down, so
Yeah, blew it all down.
that's pretty much why his internet is down, is because all the corn blew down.
Yeah, it's all sideways. It's not reaching up towards the sky, where the satellites are. Oh, that's what he needs to get. He needs to get in on that SpaceX thing. Is he far enough north for the satellite stuff?
I have no
'Cause I
idea
know
what the
it's-
fuck you're talking about.
Me
This-
neither.
Is this some of your toilet
Space-
research?
No, well, it may be. No, SpaceX is doing the whole satellite internet stuff. They're doing all those Starlinks or whatever that they're
Starlink,
putting up
yeah.
in the Starlink. Is he? Because I thought it was only up in the northern U.S. and then Canada. So I didn't that they were doing the beta on.
I haven't heard
Uh,
anything about it.
Yeah,
Me
I haven't
neither.
heard anything about the beta.
How
SP
close are
says
you
it's
guys
Starlink.
to? Yeah, Starlink. Yeah. How close are you guys to the border?
Research on the fly.
Oh,
Zip.
do it. I have no
There. You got it. I don't know where. I don't even know where you guys are located. Edmonton.
Yeah.
Where the
think-
hell's that?
9-ish hours.
9-ish hours.
9-ish
From where?
hours to the American border.
What part of the American border? Like
The closest part, I would guess.
Glacier
Well,
National Park is 5 hours and 17 minutes away.
Oh, okay. So that's Montana.
where's Montana? Okay.
Yeah, it's Montana.
You guys are in the western portion. Then.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. I was just trying to figure it out. That's a big border. It's like
SP
way up
says
there.
he's in southern
Stretches across the
Canada,
whole
so he's
country.
closer to the border than they are.
Okay.
The way I can get, the better.
My kid went to
Farther away I can get the better. Is that what you said?
yeah.
My kid went to it's called Northern Tier. It's in Minnesota, but they do the boundary waters there, and they canoe into. They didn't go into Canada at all because if they went into Canada, they would have been
In trouble, yeah.
in trouble. Yeah, so everything was on the U.S. side.
We need a Rob bobblehead,
Make that happen. He's got to be wearing the shirt though.
obviously.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It'll say something else. You'll be wearing a shirt. It'll say something.
Depends who makes it.
I'll make it.
Oh, I'll
I've
design it.
Dude, I've got a bunch of Texas Rangers bobbleheads sitting at work. I'll send one. I'll
no.
to you, Logan, and you can paint it up and put a tattoo on it.
Sweet, done.
Oh, SP says the Rob bobblehead should be shirtless.
That's another idea. That could be a limited edition.
Shirtless with tattooed.
Limited edition.
Perfect. Yeah, tattooed, no regrets.
You know what I'll do? Is I will put a stick man holding up your nipple, looking like it's holding up a rock.
That's such a good idea.
What? I can't
No,
even
you gotta have
imagine
two.
that.
Symmetrical.
Those are going to be tiny rocks.
And moving on.
And we're back. The look on your faces.
I could just hear Crowley in the back of my head making a micro.
No, we were talking about nipples. He would have.
But you said small.
No.
Oh God, he's in your head already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
he moves on.
we call her the Lady Crowley, right?
Oh yeah. I even do it. Crowley Jr.
Crowley Jr. Was that your pointer finger or middle finger? Don't know. Yep, there it is.
Had that itch. Yeah,
Perfect.
you gotta make sure you scratch that.
You got a little
Those
something
are-
right there, Cat.
Yeah. Here?
Right there. Yeah, right.
Did I
No,
get
no. Up
On this side.
a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Perfect.
Yep.
So, do you record right there, Logan? I know. Cat records in her closet.
No, I don't.
No, I
thought-
used to record in my closet.
Okay, so it was Logan that used to record in the closet. That's
Yeah,
right.
she's a
but now I
closet.
record here.
You
I'm out of
record.
the closet.
Yeah. Okay. Was it just because of acoustics or?
Yeah, because I had the. Oh God, I can't remember the name of it now.
It was the Yeti.
Yeah, that
Oh.
one. So just to make things a little easier.
So when did you come out of the closet?
May? June?
Congratulations. What's her name?
I guess.
Kat?
No.
Shelby.
I'm trying, Cat. I'm trying.
No, that's actually her husband's name.
You guys are already internet married. I mean, I don't know why you don't just take care of it. Seal the deal.
I actually came out of the closet technically April, because I didn't have very good internet in my closet, so I would just use my snake tank and like shove blankets under it and would just hide that way.
Oh yeah.
Like you had the tank over your head?
No,
I'd
the blanket
I'd
draped
put the
over.
blankets underneath
Oh.
the snake tank, and then on my bed I would put my Rock Band drum set. And have
So
the
you made like a
blankets.
little fort? You made a little
Yeah.
blanket fort.
It was 100%
You
a fort.
recorded. Nice.
Actually,
Oh my
I have
gosh, I
pictures.
can't
I'll post them
imagine
in
how
Discord.
hot that was.
You need to do that. Yeah, post
Yeah,
it in
because I have a couple
Discord.
pictures.
Yeah, because I
That
made you
is
send them to me.
That is ridiculous.
You must have been
Yep.
burning
And
up
then I'm
in
like
there.
peeking out from under. I'm like, yeah.
No, it's cold in Canada. I don't know why you think she'd be burning up. I mean,
It's not.
No, it would get
How cold?
really hot in there.
How hot is it right now?
I can
27 degrees?
They don't know those units.
See,
That's
cold.
fine. Figure it out.
That's
No.
what I'm
No,
doing.
it's only
27
19 today.
19 degrees. That's like below freezing.
It's 63.
Celsius, you dipshit.
63 degrees.
Dumbass.
Wait. You think that's
63 degrees Fahrenheit?
You think that's hot?
Today is not that hot, but yesterday,
It got
It
up to
was-
what,
Oh.
72?
37.
Oh.
86.
Yeah, it was
Look.
37, 36.
Let me see.
No,
Okay.
86.
So that's what,
degrees Fahrenheit.
90?
No, 86 degrees Fahrenheit.
90,
Yeah, I would-
86 degrees Fahrenheit, yeah. Right
97, and we're having a cold front right now.
now, yeah, it's
No, you're not.
90 right now
Yeah.
with a relative humidity of 1 billion. So it feels like probably close to 100.
Even more
Well, like
reason.
I said to you, Jason, where I grew up, it's literally the desert. So when it's 35 degrees there, it's actually like 50. It's hot.
Yeah, it is.
No.
No, that's not hot.
No.
The tumbleweeds and everything, it's because of the humidity is really, really bad.
They're in Texas.
Oh.
The humidity
Yeah.
there sucks.
Yeah,
Well,
so
in
it'd
some
probably be
spots of
equivalent.
Texas.
No, it's
Some
worse in
spots of
Texas.
Texas, there's hardly any humidity at all.
Yeah, but then you have to deal with straight line winds and
dust.
Nothing. Dust. Yeah. Hello, Amarillo.
Flat dust, poo infested.
So is that where you're going? You going to Texas Tech?
Fuck
that. Get up there in Lubbock?
Fuck that. No.
I think you said when you moved, never again. I think those were the words.
That's pretty much sums it up. Yeah.
Yeah. So, little side note tidbit: he used to live with me for what, like 3 months, 4 months?
It was close to 6.
Was it that long?
Yeah.
Seemed like forever.
It seemed like forever.
For a couple months in high school.
Yeah, right.
He lived with me for a while.
You heard incorrectly.
It was only
there,
a couple
SP.
months.
We what?
Oh, SP
I only lived
commented
with you for a couple
that he
months.
heard I was going to Canada.
Should.
Ooh.
Are you?
Well, yeah, he's got to go pick up his daughter finally.
Exactly. He's got to at least acknowledge her.
Oh my god.
It's okay, Kat. Uncle Rob still cares.
Thanks.
No.
her too.
SP, we didn't sleep together for 6 months. We cohabitated for 6 months.
He was in a completely different.
Spooned for 6 months.
Actually, he would spoon with my dog.
Would not
this
spoon
one.
with your dog.
Not this one. But Jack, he's old and downstairs right now. But he would cuddle with my dog all the time.
Yes.
Because my dog liked his futon.
Yes. Your dog slept in the same bed with me.
Frequently.
A lot.
Frequently. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it was either that or you got Earl. You don't want Earl.
Earl. Actually, I don't know if I want to know.
Earl was a blue. Yeah, it was a blue healer.
Okay.
Big old white, hairy, got hair everywhere. And he was neurotic.
The thing
neurotic.
shaved.
For a dog, Earl?
Earl, yeah.
That's why I said I don't know if I want to know. I was thinking more of a parrot, to be honest with you.
No.
Parrot? Not a dog.
The dog belonged to my sister, and we were watching. Where were we? No, she was living there. I had been watching the dog for a while, but yeah, when she got him, she named him Earl, off of Earl's Gotta Die.
The fuck is that?
It's a country song.
Song?
Oh,
that's
The country Earl's Gotta Die. That's what she named it off of.
I like that.
Yeah, named it Earl. So he was a weirdo.
He was weird.
He was very weird.
Really hyper, shed everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was a sweet enough dog, but geez, he got annoying. He was very codependent. He had to be near somebody all the time.
Sounds like having a kid.
Sounds like
kind
friends
of.
with you.
Oh, burns.
Listen.
What kind of snake do you have, Logan?
Ball python.
Ball python. What's its name? Bali?
Fury.
Fury?
Fury.
Yeah, like a night fury.
Is it black?
It's black and yellow-ish. It actually has the Batman symbol on him.
Okay, now you're going to have to go get the snake and put it in the camera.
I'm not going to grab him because he's hungry. And my husband's actually going to get him a rat today to feed him. So I'm not, it's feeding day. It's like it's feeding day.
So
when they're hungry and you put your hand in there.
So?
But I actually don't know where the bat symbol is. But I'll get my husband to take him out and I'll get a picture in 2 days after he's done eating and digesting.
2 days?
When they're nice and lethargic.
No, you have to wait 24 hours before you take them out after you feed them, or they're going to shit all over you.
Gross.
Now, what
Lovely.
does
Sounds
snake
like
shit
Rob.
look like?
That I don't know because we've never done it.
Wait, so if you don't touch the snake, it doesn't shit?
Within 24 hours, I guess if you are touching it after it's eaten, within 24 hours, then it gets stressed out and shits, or it's just more likely to. I'm not sure. This is just what I was told by a couple different professionals, and I was like, okay, So I've never wanted to try it.
In general, you have to clean the cage.
Yeah, you have to clean the terrarium.
So you would know what the shit looks like.
Whatever. Yeah, so is there
no, Shelby does it.
Oh.
She doesn't know because she doesn't touch it.
Who's Shelby, your kid?
My husband.
No. Oh, I was going to say, darn, you put your kids to work.
Oh no,
that's
they
rich.
They have chores.
Yeah. My
Rob
kid's got a turtle.
No, Rob has a turtle.
Yeah, I have a turtle. Yeah.
What's the turtle's name? Was it Sheldon?
Close. It's a female,
James.
so it's Shelly.
Oh my God.
Shelly. Wow.
Hey, the names that a 6-year-old gives. No.
Oh, you know what? That's
7-year-old
okay then. I thought it was
gives. No, it belongs to my youngest kid. But he doesn't do much, so I have to make sure that it gets done.
See, I would make my kids do it.
Well, no, I mean he'll feed them. He'll feed her and everything like that. But right now she's too big for the tank, so she doesn't have a good place to get up and bask. So we have to take her out and put her in a different tank to bask, and to dry off.
Just keep her in that
why don't you just keep her in that tank?
Because it's a smaller tank and it's a red air slider, and they have to eat in water. We have 2 small tanks. One's got water, one doesn't, and we move them back. We're in the middle of making a bigger tank.
Okay, that makes more sense. I'm like, I don't understand.
Yeah, so red air sliders, they have to have water to eat because they don't have saliva and all that stuff. So they live in water. They're aquatic turtles. But then they come out to bask and to help with the digestive process and all that kind of stuff. Good stuff. But the tank's too small. She's too fat, basically, and can't get up there. So we have to take her out. Yeah. We have to take her out, put her in a different tank a couple hours after she's eaten. And that's what he doesn't do. He doesn't do that very often unless I remind him. And then you got to do the whole water.
Up like an alarm. He's got a phone, right?
Oh, don't get me started.
Oh, Lord.
I'm going back to my Whataburger.
If you stop
Side note,
doing it
every
for
time
him,
you would
he'll
say
start doing it
bask
himself.
and
Mhm.
true. But no, every time you'd say bask and, I just heard Baskin every single time.
Baskin Robbins?
Not to say anything. No.
Killed her husband.
And whacked him.
That must be a murder joke.
Yeah, an
Carol
STD
Baskin.
joke.
Carol Baskin.
So who came
Carol
up with the
Baskin.
title "Spoiler They Die"?
Cat at 3 a.m. She woke up from a dream.
Seriously?
So you got
Yeah.
the title
That's
from a
impressive.
fever dream?
Wasn't a fever dream.
It was a drunken
I woke up.
haze.
No, I was sober. I'm not an alcoholic.
She was stoned out of her mind.
That might be, but
That might
I
be true.
woke up.
What do you mean you're not an alcoholic? Dude, you have played Jackbox with us so drunk.
So have
Yeah, I was very okay.
Right.
I smoke more weed than I do drink.
Oh, okay.
The first time we all played together, was it the first time? First time you played with us, Rob. I was drunk.
Yeah.
I was very drunk.
Yeah.
But every time after that,
The next morning, she was like, I fucked up.
That's how Cat's ass got involved.
yeah, it is.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the next one, Jason was completely drunk and incoherent.
I was not
Just get drunk
incoherent.
on the same game rather than just one every time.
Well, he went on a drinking bender for like 2 weeks.
I felt
Yeah.
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 It was about 2 weeks.
Because he had a bunch of people at his house, like off and on, in the middle of a pandemic. Good job.
It wasn't a
I
bunch
think
of
Cat's
people.
going on like 2
It
years
was
now.
a couple people, and they were here for a couple weeks.
Mhm.
Actually, a couple of them were here for like a month, but yeah.
What the hell were they doing here for a
Oh,
month?
God,
visiting.
they overstayed their welcome.
Wow.
Are
Jeez,
you
did
saying
they
you
pay
wouldn't let me
rent?
stay with you for a month, Logan?
Yeah, I would.
Oh,
Oh, I thought you were saying
That
that's
looks
what
a
I'm
little
saying.
confusing.
Well, it's because I leave for work and she also leaves for work, so we get time away.
Yeah, so it works out, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's like a roommate. The only way to make it better is if like you worked at night and she worked in the
do.
morning.
I
yeah,
do.
and I do work in the morning.
I work
Yeah.
evenings and weekends.
And I work during the day, Monday to Friday.
Perfect. So, I mean, that's like the best kind of roommate to have right there is one that you never see. You're leaving. Well, that doesn't matter. Ask Jason. He'd leave way early.
I would leave early. Well, I had like an almost an hour and a half drive.
And he was only 5 miles away from work.
Right. Yeah. No. It was a little farther than that.
That's like me.
Yeah.
I live 9 minutes from my work, but I leave about 45 minutes to an hour early.
Why?
Well, you see, when you have 4 children, you kind of need a break from them before you go deal with more adult children.
So
Gotcha.
do you take your break there at work, or do you just go like sit in a coffee house?
Oh, no, I go and buy coffee, and then I buy snacks for work because I'm the queen of snacks. Who needs a meal when you can just have snacks? And then I will drive around, have a smoke, or a couple, and then I'll go to work.
It's your me time.
And then I have smokes during my 5-hour shift because I'm like, I can't deal with these people.
Okay. All right.
Ask Rob what he does at his job.
Rob, what do you do?
at your job?
Nothing.
As little as possible.
Me too.
Me too.
Nothing this week, actually. This week was awesome. It was 2 days. I worked Monday and Tuesday.
Not bad.
Yeah. It's official. It's official. I don't have Corona Media.
Well,
and I didn't start it. Again. Yeah, right.
Did you get tested for it?
I had to, yes. Yeah. I got...
Was there
family member. I visited a family member who ended up being tested positive a couple days later, and so work said, "Go home, get yourself tested, and then before you can come back." So I had to get myself tested, and then we found out our results like Thursday night, and I said, "Fuck it, I'm not going to work on Friday. I already have shit planned." So me and Jan both said screw it, and we stayed home the rest of the week. So I mean, it was we had 3 days off. We got tested Wednesday.
bad turnaround time.
Yeah, it was. It was like we went Wednesday at 5 in the afternoon, so it was like the end of the day.
24 hours, pretty much.
Right. Yeah, and we had results Thursday night. Thursday about 8, 9 o'clock. So, shit.
Not bad turnaround time at all.
No, not at all.
Yeah, he had 3 days off and he didn't make his bed.
Because I sleep in it every day. Look, here, hold on. Half the bed's, all right. That half over there
is probably
her half.
Jan's half.
There. Now it looks better. I take the pants off.
It's not as bad as it usually is, so that's a plus side. Not that it matters.
How do you guys know what my bed looks like?
Because you can see it in the
You
camera.
can see it in the background.
Oh my god.
You can't see that?
My camera's never on.
Yeah, but you can see. I can see my bed right here. I can see
but my
bed.
camera's never on. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna make my bed.
Okay.
You know your camera's on right now, right?
No, it froze.
I'm glad someone said it.
I can't wait until I get to read the book of his memoirs, Life and Times of a Doorknob.
Yep. Next time, this shit's gonna be made.
I don't believe
cough?
you. I don't believe
It
you.
wasn't.
No, I was a cough.
And
It
no,
was a
SP,
cough. I coughed.
CBC is not paying for a maid to make his bed every time before he streams.
They should.
Okay.
They should.
Well, since you're CBC, then you get to pay for it.
That's what the kids are for.
Yeah.
They're not doing a
Or
good
turn
job.
your dog too. That would be fun.
Trim on. Kira, make the bed.
Well,
didn't-
it takes
it
time.
Kira, make the bed.
Train her, not tell her.
Yeah, right?
Here we go. Who's a good girl? Are you? She's wagging
Then
her
make
tail
the
like
bed.
crazy. Yeah, then make the bed, bitch.
You're so mean.
I just said to a trainer to make the bed. I didn't say to make that. That wasn't very nice. It's hurtful.
Oh my god, she's so cute.
Right?
She is a cute puppy.
Yeah.
And she
Her butt
barks
is wiggling.
at a vacuum cleaner.
Her whole butt. Yeah, her whole butt is wiggling. Yeah, she only in two places. On the rug downstairs and up here next to the computers. Because I guess those are her spots, and so she will she attacks the vacuum cleaner.
If you go near them?
So downstairs, we can be vacuuming the tile, and we got tile all over the living room and the kitchen. We can be vacuuming all that kind of stuff, but the minute we get to the rug that's in the living room, she freaks out and she starts barking at it and attacking it. Then you move away and she's fine. You come upstairs, you can be vacuuming everywhere. You can vacuum the stairs, you can vacuum the rooms, but the minute you get close to the computers, she attacks it.
Loves
Are
it
there
like
passageways down there?
No, I'm thinking it's because that's where she sits, and so that's her area, so she's protecting it. It's the only thing I can think of. I don't have floorboards. You said check the floorboards, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't have floorboards. I live on concrete.
Oh.
Yeah, it's all concrete slab down here.
Yeah, concrete slabs. We don't have pier and beam.
Crawl spaces.
Or crawl spaces underneath.
It's
We
good,
don't have...
That's where bodies are.
We plan ahead.
That's where what? Bodies go?
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, we don't have basements down here.
Episode.
Heck yeah, you vacuum the tile. How else would you do it, Stargate?
Yeah, getting a mop out just takes too long.
Well, I think
Or
you're supposed to
broom?
still mop.
No, screw that. That's what
brooms
Sweep
are.
and mop.
No, brooms
Sweep and mop
just
or
take too
vacuum
long.
mop.
Just vacuum it.
that's what the dog's for. You just say, "Hey, get it," and
Ah.
they start licking the floor.
That's gross.
No. What's gross is my dog also eats flies.
Cat.
You know
Oh,
what?
yeah,
If you
my
use
cat
a Swiffer,
will
that's
catch
a
and eat
2-in-1. You
flies.
can use it as a mop too.
No. Vacuum's much faster.
Yeah, but it's a broom and a mop. I don't like vacuuming my hardwood floors.
Roomba.
Hardwoods
fun.
are a different story, though. Kind of.
Yeah.
You got to be careful with the type of vacuum that you use on hardwoods. You scratch it up.
I'm pretty sure it's fake hardwood. I'm like 99% sure.
Has this conversation gotten so dull that we're talking about floors now?
Right?
So,
What,
Tim,
do you have
from,
something to say?
I have lots of things to say.
Liven it up, Kat.
I'm
You
not
should look
allowed
at
to say a lot of things.
So
What did
Tim
Tim
says
wanna
that if Texans want to make someone disappear, they just bring them to Fort Hood.
Yeah, that's true.
There's
So-
been
I don't-
like 4 or 5 different people die at Fort Hood just in the past few months. It's been really wild.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fort Hood is a military base.
Yeah, Fort Hood is a military base outside of Killeen, Texas.
I knew
Uh,
that
I didn't.
because I'm pretty sure Israel Keys worked there. He
Oh,
was stationed there. I'm
SP
pretty
saying
sure it
that
was him.
6 now. 6 people from
Oh,
Fort Hood
6.
dead.
Well, I
Now, a
know
couple
few
of
people
those
that I want
were-
to take to Fort Hood.
Alcohol and water related. I know that.
That's what they say.
So they got them drunk and then waterboarded them? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, they got drunk and jumped into a lake.
Oh.
They were just trying to
Okay.
skinny dip.
Skinny dip. Yeah, but with how much Kat and I have studied serial killers or researched, it's not always as it seems. Like a lot of people are said, oh, this was a natural death. And 20 years later, no, sure shit was
To be
not.
fair, though, that was like in the 80s, 70s, 90s, like before.
Not necessarily.
So what is the earliest serial killer that you've done so far? Because I haven't been keeping track of like dates.
He was born in 18 something.
Yeah, I think it was Albert Fish.
Okay.
Actually, I have my notes right here.
So when are you going to start doing some of the big names? How do you choose which ones you do? You just pick them at random or something that interests you?
Yeah, basically.
And I went through and I have like a list of names, and then I also am on a couple of Facebook groups for other podcasts, and then I have another Facebook group that's basically like morbid curiosities and stuff. And then so people will pop up with certain serial killers in their area from long ago, that kind of thing. So I'll look them up if I happen to see it. And if it interests me, I'm like, sure, why not?
What interests you? Is it like there's certain type of like serial killing or something like that interests you? You know, is one type more boring than the other, I guess?
Not really. It just, I guess, it sounds really bad, but I guess like the story behind it, but it's just very different for each one.
Okay.
Like if it was kind of like, oh, my wife cheated on me, so I killed her and her entire family. It's like, well,
yeah, I try to stay away from like the patricide stuff because it's not as
or family annihilators.
I've never heard that term before.
Yeah, family annihilators.
Yeah, they get rid of their family. Duh.
Okay, my bad. Yeah, no, I find cannibals more interesting.
Mine, yeah. I'm really into the psychological factor. So a lot of them that claim like the voices made me do it. It is very, very uncommon for serial killers to have any type of like schizophrenia. Like it does happen, but not as often as they claim.
Yeah, they're
not
just
like the movies. Not like the movies make it out to be.
No, so you'll have 10 serial killers that are like, yeah, the voices made me do it, but only 1 out of those 10 actually have a mental illness that causes them to hear voices or something similar to that.
For example, Son of Sam. He claimed that it was demons making him murder, and there was like dog demons. And then later on, when he was actually in jail and he couldn't plead insanity, they found out that he just made it all up. Like he had fully admitted to making it all up.
Not only is he a serial killer, but he's a liar.
Yeah, I hate liars.
Imagine that.
I'm okay with the killing, but the lying, that's crossing the line.
Right? Well, and it's actually really common for serial killers to say, like, yeah, the voices made me do it, or claim
anything they can do. Yeah.
Listen, if I could plead insanity and maybe get away with going to a nut house over a prison, I would.
So I think SP's trying to set up a dad joke here. He asks, what do Kermit the Frog and Jack the Ripper have in common? He didn't give the answer. I'm kind of scared. But does anybody have any guesses?
Kermit the Frog and Jack the Ripper.
I don't know why my mind wants to go into like a pig direction.
They all stuck a pig?
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
You don't leave us hanging, SP.
I got nothing.
Yeah. I would take much longer to try to think of an answer. Like the other day when Logan asked me one of these, I took forever to come.
What? To Robin Jason?
Oh,
do it, yeah.
Yes!
They both have the same middle name.
Oh my God.
That wasn't near as good as they both stuck a pig.
I don't think Jack the Ripper actually killed a police officer, though. He killed prostitutes for the most part.
Yeah, I think all but one wasn't.
They both liked whores.
That's another answer.
Yeah. Have you seen the makeup on Miss Piggy?
Oh, so now we're going to make up shame now. Way to go.
Yeah,
Rob.
why not?
She's a Muppet. Yeah.
She's a Muppet.
I'm going to ask you guys a question, and it's going to determine if you're a sociopath.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Why didn't you lead with this a long time ago?
I didn't even think of it.
Dang.
So, just so you know,
Okay.
Kat is not a sociopath, and I'm kind of surprised.
What the hell?
Yeah, this
that's a low
test
bar,
seems
then,
faulty.
apparently. Yeah.
Right? So, where'd it go?
Do we need to keep track of our answers individually here?
No.
So that we
No,
can find
just
out?
say them out loud. Even people listening can chime in and comment or whatever.
Okay. All right, so we are going to find out how many of our listeners are sociopaths.
Right?
Perfect. Post your answers in the Discord channel.
Or the YouTube chat. Either
Okay.
one. It doesn't matter.
You ready?
Whatever. Yeah.
You ready? Okay.
Do we answer these out loud?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, you
It
can.
took me like 20 guesses before Logan was like, yeah, I'll just tell you.
Yeah, she's like, I was like, do you want me to tell you? She's like, no, I want to keep guessing. I'm like, okay.
I had some pretty
This is a guessing game?
No, you basically, it's a riddle, and you have to figure out. You'll understand when I get there.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
based on your initial answer, it will determine if you're a sociopath.
Yeah.
Okay.
A woman goes to her mother's funeral. When she looks over her shoulder, she sees the man of her dreams. Love at first sight. She doesn't know the guy. 3 weeks later, she kills her own sister. So the question is, what was her motive?
I'm
Okay,
gonna guess
so
that
looked over her shoulder, saw a dude, love at first sight. 3 weeks later, she killed her sister.
I'm gonna guess
What was her
that
motive?
her sister was married to the dude that she was in love with.
Nope.
All right. She looked over her shoulder and was actually looking in a mirror and saw herself. She is a he and identifies as a woman.
Oh my God.
And a narcissist. And no, it is not Crowley.
So there's an actual answer to this?
Yes, and the correct answer will tell if you're a sociopath.
So I guess I'm not a sociopath.
No, neither's Rob.
He's just a doorknob.
He hasn't answered yet.
No, he gave a doorknob
Yeah, I
answer.
did.
Did you not
I
hear it?
did. I did
Oh, right.
And then
Yeah, she's a girl that identifies as a boy. And twins. Her sister's a twin.
What is that?
And she was getting rid of the competition because she wanted to get with the guy, didn't want the guy to get confused between her or her twin sister, identical twin sister, mirror universe twin sister.
Yet
All right,
another
from-
doorknob answer. We have confirmed that
I am
he
going
is left-handed.
I'm going multiverse, all right?
What the fuck's wrong with
Dude,
left-handed?
oh shit, you just opened a whole can of worms with Kat. I was leaving the left-handed thing out. Holy moly.
My answer was because her sister was a bitch and deserved it.
That was
Oh,
your answer. Okay.
SP says,
My first answer,
Hold on, don't say your first answer because it's kind of.
it's close, but it's not it.
SP says she was
loosely
hoping
based
the
off.
guy would come to her sister's funeral.
That's it.
He Googled it.
He's a sociopath.
Yeah, he either
he
Googled it or
probably
is a
Googled it.
sociopath.
He
Yeah,
hoped
no.
that the guy
His was
would
the
come.
exact wording on what it was on the Reddit post I saw it on. So I'm just
How
hoping
is that
it
so?
he Googled it.
So they were at a party. Is that what you said?
Funeral.
The
Or-
funeral.
Oh,
You didn't even listen to the question.
I missed the mom's funeral part.
I was wondering why you kept going back to the she looked over her shoulder. I'm like, okay, yes.
Gotcha.
But
I missed the mom's funeral part. Okay, so that makes sense. Yeah. So
yeah,
you know,
so she was hoping that the guy would be at the sister's funeral.
right, because of family connection of some sort.
My first.
It was probably your cousin.
That was also one of my answers. my very first answer was that it was the Grim Reaper. That was the dude, and she fell in love with him. Yeah.
That
I
was
thought that
pretty good. That is a good answer.
So she's
a
basically
little-
the female Thanos and trying to impress death.
That, yeah, that was my.
With that bald chin and everything.
Was that the only guess? Was from SP?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the only one listening.
Yeah.
Or the only one commenting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he says that Logan is his favorite CBCer now, and he's got to go to work. So, bye, SP.
I thought he was quarantined also.
I don't know.
He was quarantined?
Yeah, his coworker.
Yeah, he's deep Frenching
was
people at
exposed.
work with coronamidia.
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, he was sitting next to a. Yes, technically, not enforced.
Oh.
Well, okay, so you have to wear a mask if you go into a place of business. The exception is if that place, like a regular office building or something like that, some place that you are in constant, it's a pod, lack of a better term, it's a pod. We see each other every day type of deal. Then you don't, you don't necessarily have to. So like at our business, we don't necessarily wear masks unless we have interaction with a customer.
Okay. So it could be like a small bookkeeping company where there's two.
Right. Yeah, to bookkeeping or like even like a 7-Eleven. A lot of them I've known because I've asked some people at our racetrack. They don't wear masks when it's just them in the building, but when customers start coming in, they put the masks on. So like the overnight people, they don't typically wear masks because one or two customers come in, and when they do, they pull it up and wear it. But when it's just them and their coworker, they tend to take the mask off because they're in close contact every day anyway.
Regardless, yeah.
Right, yeah. But technically, it is in Texas, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, Jason. We have a statewide mandate that you're supposed to be wearing masks if you come in, if you are with the public or interact with the public.
You're supposed to wear masks in public. Anytime you go into a store or any public venue, you're supposed to wear a mask. Now, there's no
walking around outside
on it, but
no, there isn't. You can get the company, the place of business, can get fined if they don't enforce it. But I think the enforcing it's as far as having a sign posted on your door saying you have to wear a mask.
Well,
if somebody walks in without one, and they're being belligerent about not wearing one, there's not much they can do.
True. There's been a few bars that have been shut down by the TBC because they've gone over capacity.
Well, bars are a whole,
and they're not. I mean, people are not wearing masks and partying, so the TABC has shut them down.
Yeah, we're only allowed 50% capacity right now at food joints,
restaurants, that kind of thing.
Yeah, bars and restaurants.
I think ours is about the same.
Yeah, well, and Walmarts are the same too. Here in our area, they've got they have a door greeter that keeps count.
Yeah, there's a lot of stores here that do that too. In fact, we went to Bed Bath & Beyond not too long ago to get some stuff, and they're only letting in a certain number of people.
Yeah, they make people line up outside at Walmart.
Yeah.
It's been a while since that's happened because it was like a quarter of the amount of people, but now that it's bumped up to half, I haven't had to wait outside.
Yeah, we only in our area. The only time we've had to wait outside is like at 5 o'clock. After work. Everybody is getting off work and going to Walmart. That's the only time I've ever seen a line at the Walmarts or other places, Home Depots, Lowe's. I guess that's a Menards up north, isn't it?
What?
Home improvement store.
Home Depot?
You have Home Depots?
Rona?
You have Home Depots? Yeah.
Rona.
Okay. Well, I know up in the northern states there's a Menards, MENARD.
Yeah.
I didn't know if that was. I didn't know if that was part of
northern Midwest though.
Is that okay? Yeah. I didn't know if it reached
around Missouri north.
Yeah. 'Twas fun. So SP said 'twas fun in Discord.
'Twas.
It was. So where can we find?
And he leveled up to 16.
Nice.
Congrats.
Where can we find Spoiler They Die?
You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Twitter and Instagram. Spoiler They Die.
What's your tag on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook?
Spoiler They Die.
All one word?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. You can also find the show on creativebraincandy.com. Just go into the show's link. It's all there, all the episodes. There's also subscription links. So if you want to subscribe to their show with your favorite podcatcher, just click on that link and that'll shoot you over to your podcatcher and get that set up for you.
We have lots of fun.
Yeah.
Lots of laughs, oddly enough.
Which is really weird for a true crime podcast.
It lightens the mood.
Okay.
It does.
Well,
It
thanks
makes
for
very entertaining.
So, do you guys ever? One last question: do you guys record in the same room ever? No.
Not as of yet, no.
No. Okay. I didn't know if maybe you guys had done that, like at the beginning when you were getting started.
Nope.
Like shared a mic or something like that, or shared a blanket. You know, whatever.
We shared a lot of
No,
things.
just my blanket report
No,
Yeah.
it's just
Gotcha.
and my closet.
in the closet.
I don't know, because Jason and I have, when I was guest hosting, some of the earlier episodes, I was in the same room as him.
Yeah.
So
That was fun.
we would stare at each other. It got kind of creepy.
Would you guys wouldn't even use the same mic?
No, we had different mics. Separate mics.
But-
So he'd be like sitting like this at the mic, looking that direction, and I would be across the room looking at him the other direction, so that our mics wouldn't pick each other up, and so we would just be. He wouldn't be looking at his computer or anything, and we'd just be staring at each other from time to time, making weird faces while we talked.
That's exactly what our problem.
There was also a third
Yeah.
person on
remote
so
that
too,
was
so it's not
sometimes
like we were just,
there was one time where it wasn't. Oh no, I take that back. No, he was there.
Yeah.
I didn't. It was just me and you when I was here.
right,
That's right.
right.
But
Yeah,
that
we
was
would
back
lose
when
each
Red
other
was on.
in each other's eyes and stare longingly.
I think that's the problem we would have.
Yeah. Well,
I
it's
get really
kind of
uncomfortable with eye contact, so I doubt it.
yeah. It's kind of crazy when you have a third person, it makes it really fun because I would say something or Jason would say something, and we know that we're being stupid and sarcastic because we could see each other's face. The third person doesn't, and so they think we're completely serious, and it's kind of fun.
So I guess the nice part is that Logan always knows that anything that comes out of my mouth is not serious for the most part. So,
For the most part.
Except
Unless
for
I'm
that
reading
one time.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on.
sure.
We're going to end the show today. Again, head out to creativebraincandy.com. Subscribe to Spoiler They Die. They've got a lot of great episodes out there. I enjoy it. Anything y'all want to say before we head out?
which one's your favorite?
Actually, yeah, which was your favorite?
I liked the British chick that you guys profiled. That was kind of a fun. I can't remember.
Draco
I don't
Malfoy.
remember their names. The
Draco
British-
Malfoy.
that was
Myra
actually a
Hindley.
good episode.
Yeah, that one was some shit.
They're all some shit. What about you, Rob?
It was one of the orcs.
Look at his face.
It was one of the or. No, I'm trying to think of who it was. It was one of the ones out of Oregon. Which one was it? I'd have to
Dave
look at.
Rogers? Or who else did we
No.
have out of Oregon?
You had two out of Oregon. Because we made a big old deal about the fact that like all you've been doing is out of Oregon.
That was so long ago.
Yeah, that's the not the latest, but that's the one that kind of stuck out of my head. Because it was the one that like there was so many warning signs or whatever. I think it was Logan's.
I think he killed a guy.
Warning sign.
Yeah, no,
More than
no,
one
it
guy,
was one of those
maybe?
things. No, yeah, right. No, it was weird because it was like Yeah, he should have been picked up a long time ago, and he never was. I thought that was kind of. It's like it was from the 80s.
I got Jerome Brudos, so Jerry Brudos.
Is that the one that they picked up in Texas? They caught him in Texas?
Kat, that Brudos was yours.
Yeah, like I remember.
I have Dayton Leroy Rogers, who is the Malala Forest killer.
Maybe that was it. That sounds familiar. The forest killer. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm going to take it that you didn't listen to the episode where we shouted you out there, Rob.
Well, no, yeah, I listened to that one. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, so my favorite one was the special Crowley episode.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah,
because you guys giggled more than you actually like cut them down.
It was a lot of fun to record.
You were giggling before you even like said the put down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a lot.
They were so funny.
Yeah. No, that one was good.
That was good.
I'm just glad Logan actually decided to go with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Kat said it took a little bit of convincing to get you to do something.
I had to get her on board before.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Kat, liar.
Listen, Linda.
Listen, Linda.
All right, gang. We're going to call it quits. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Thanks, everybody who watched live stream, and thanks, everybody who's watching whenever I post it up to YouTube. So we'll do this again in a couple of weeks. We'll talk to y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.
Are we out yet?
Well, we are now, dipshit.